I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. Here we are. We are back with IU, finally finishing off I Stan You. Interestingly enough, I have been working on an album review for this album. And admittedly, I kept stopping right here because I wanted to save this for the channel. I wanted to experience this with you. So this is the first time I've heard it. Now I've heard the rest of the album, and every single time I got to this point, I just said, no, I got to save it for this. And so that's what I'm doing. And so I'm going to finally hear the last piece of the new IU album. And let me tell you, I am excited. I think that this album has been really good. And so let's hope that it keeps pace with the rest of the other songs on there. Let's do it.
사소한 틈새에 못 밀리 그게 널 다르게 만들지 좀 찡그려오는 버릇이나 자주 고르는 단어 모두 바라보게 만들어 널 숨기지만 don't be silly 내 맘은 자신 없어 하지만 그 수줍음조차 그저 않아 흐리거나 시리도록 맑은 손을 닦거나 아득히 멀어질 네 모든 날들의 어느 열렬한 관객이 될게 난 나의 너를 믿어 You're stunning, so stunning good 이 느낌이야 발라 디스코 힙합 상관없어 널 끌리는 대로 해 좋아하는 건 또 그대로 I'm stunning, just stunning you I trust my you 너만의 승리를 이뤄 I'm stunning, just stunning you 오늘도 스치듯 말이 날 쉬게 하는 거라는지 스릴 기분 좋은 웃음이면 또 어떻게든 파고들었나 어둡도 나는 부시게 밝을 소원하거나 아득히 고요한 그 모든 날들의 어느 열렬한 관객이 될게 난 나의 너를 믿어 You're stunning, so stunning good 이 느낌이야 발라 디스코 힙합 상관없어 널 끌리는 대로 해 좋아하는 건 또 그대로 I'm stunning, just stunning you 막이 오르는 순간 천천히 없길 바라 놀아오린 아이처럼 가슴 죽인 무대 한가운데에서 그저 넌 너도 함께 웃어줘 말아줘 난 너의 나를 믿어 You're stunning, so stunning good 노래를 이어가 Country classic lo-fi 상관없어 널 끌리는 대로 해 좋아하는 건 또 그대로 I'm stunning, just stunning you I trust my you 너만의 승리를 이뤄 I'm stunning, just stunning you
Wow. Okay. So, this is not something I really bring up a whole lot. When it comes to a lot of the music that I am faced with on this channel, one of the things is that a lot of the writing is very, I would say, blatant. And I'll explain that in just a second. Basically, a lot of times, there's a few groups out there that are not quite as blatant. But the thing that I find interesting is that a lot of times it's hard for me to pick out like really fine details a lot of the times, because when it comes to pop music, even in K-pop, a lot of it is kind of hammer-fisted. And what I mean by that is like, this is it, this is what you're going to do. And, you know, that works. And we have found many, many amazing songs inside the world of K-pop. And in fact, honestly, there has been a lot of interesting discoveries in the world of K-pop that have just absolutely blown me away, that have had a lot of depth and a lot of detail. And there's been some songs that are just straightforward that give you just a really good song. But when it comes to IU, it is a whole other world. This is where I would say it's not so hammer-fisted. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. There's a lot of fine details going on here. So when it comes to stuff with IU, obviously, especially this song, the very first couple of things that I noticed was, one, her vocals, obviously. 2, the guitar. 3, the drums and bass. But she adds in these little fine details. Like, she adds in some string and gives them their own kind of like almost counter melody. But there's one other thing that I think she adds right here. And it's almost like another guitar chord that just kind of adds this little small ambiance to it. Because the guitar is kind of doing the ding, 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 right? But then you hear a guitar that's almost like doing what I like to call plinking, like plink, plink, plink. A little bit lower. He's doubled up on that guitar, and I think that sounds really cool. Just these small little fine details. And honestly, this to me is what I would consider kind of like a classic prog kind of style of thing, where as the song keeps progressing, the more the songwriting becomes complex. And I think that that's pretty sweet. I'm starting, just starting you. Trust my you. I'm starting, just starting you. 오늘도 스치듯 그 말이 날 쉬게 하는 거라는지. And then the thing that I find really interesting right here is the way that she has the drums being played here. Instead of it just continuing on beat with the traditional drum pattern, she has them switch over to the side hand. See that a lot in Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then you got this little flourish right here. So I just really appreciate that. It's like I said, it's not saying that anything in the other stuff is bad, but this is just like so much more, just these small little details that she puts in there that is just always such a cool treat. This is kind of what makes it fun to do a lot of IU's music, is because when you listen to it, you're like, oh, check out that bass, and oh, listen, is that a cello? Wait, when did she add a quartet of strings? You know, just stuff like that. And So it's really fun. It's always really fun to listen to IU. For the last scene, I think the song is really, really fun. I just really think that this is one of the cooler songs that I've heard. She just always surprises me and impresses me. And she shouldn't, but I guess I just keep underestimating IU, which I just shouldn't do. I just really shouldn't do, but I'm not going to anymore. We've listened to a lot of her stuff now, and honestly, she's just probably one of the biggest anomalies, and I just truly think that it's just amazing. I just like her work. So anyway, that is kind of what I have for the ever enigmatic IU. I hope that you liked this as much as I did. We'll see you for the next one.